Here is a chronology of the peace process that several Colombian governments have tried with the leftist guerrillas to put an end to a violent conflict that has taken 5 decades. In the year of 1981, the government of the former liberal president Julio Cesar Turbay created a peace commission to initiate talks with the guerrillas. Former President Carlos Lleras Restrepo, who had has mission of lead the process, resigned on the grounds that he was not allowed to establish contact with the insurgency. 1982. The then conservative president Belisario Betancourt initiated a peace negotiation with the Revolutionary Armed Forces of Colombia, FARC. 1984. The government of Betancourt and the FARC signed the La Uribe Agreement, which included the bilateral ceasefire, the suspension of the kidnapping, and the opening of political spaces for the guerrillas. The process failed and broke down in 1987. 1988. The liberal president Virgilio Barco begins peace talks with the FARC, but the extermination by the right-wing paramilitaries of thousands of militaries of the leftist Union Patriotic Party linked to the guerrilla prevents progress. Barco also started dialogue with M19 guerrilla and sues an amnesty law. 1919. The liberal president Virgilio Barco begins peace talks with the FARC, but the extermination by the right-wing paramilitaries of thousands of militaries of the leftist Union Patriotic Party linked to the guerrillas prevent progress. Barco also starts dialogue with the M19 guerrilla and issues an amnesty law. 1991. The then President Cesar Gaviria initiated conversations with the FARC and the Army of National Liberation (ELN) in the capital of Venezuela, that later moved to Tlaxcala in Mexico. In 1992, the trail was broken for the murder of the former Mr. kidnapped by the guerrillas. In the same year, the guerrillas of the Popular Liberation Army (EPL), EPL, the Injustice Group, Quintin Lane, and the Revolutionary Workers' Party (PRT) were demobilized after peace agreement. 1993. During the government of Gaviria, the members of the Social Revolutionary Current addition movement of the ELN are wrestling into civilization life. 1988. The government of President Ernesto Samper grants political status to the ELN in an effort to achieve a peace agreement. There were also meetings with the rebel group in Spain and Germany that did not prosper. The conservation candidate Andrés Pastrana wins the presidency of Colombia with the promise of initiating a peace dialogue with the FARC to end the international conflict. Then leader withdrew the military and police forces from an area of 14,000 square kilometers, twice the size of El Salvador, to serve as the venue for negotiation. 1919. 1990. The process with the FARC begins the third formal attempt to achieve peace with that guerrilla. The dialogues were held in the middle of the concentration and broke in February of 22. During the government of Pastrana, there were also approximations with the ELN without achieving concentrate progress. In the year of 2002, during the government of the President of Álvaro Uribe, who launched a military offensive against the guerrillas with the support of the United States, talks began with the ELN in Cuba. Between in 24 and 25 half was facilitation of Mexico, and in 2007 I was tried to reestablish the process with that rebel group in Venezuela with the mediation of President Hugo Chavez. But once again the approaches failed. 1920. 1920 1912. President Juan Manuel Santos announced in early September that his government and the FARC signed for a framework agreement that established a procedure, a road hand to advance Paris revolution that will begin in the first half of October in also Norway, and they will continue in Cuba.